Hi, and welcome to my real estate market update for the month of December 2024. I'm Heather Clifford with eXp Realty. I guess by now you have heard that the Bank of Canada has lowered its prime lending rate by 50 basis points. It is the fifth consecutive bank drop there has been this year. So now we're sitting at 3.25%. What does that tell me about the state of the Canadian economy? It tells me that we're still a lot weaker than a lot of people thought. And what does that do for our Canadian dollar? Well, if the US Feds next week do not lower their rate, that means that our dollar could fall below 70%, which is not good for imports in Canada. But what does the lowering of the Bank of Canada's rate mean for real estate? It means that things are going to start heating up. Okay, I've put some numbers together for you over the last month of November, and I'd like to share my report with you now. Okay, welcome to December 2024 real estate market update for the Comox Valley and the Campbell River areas. And we're just going to look over the numbers quickly for the month ending in November. So the Bank of Canada has taken significant steps to boost the affordability in Canada, as well as the economic momentum by reducing the policy rate by 50 basis points to 3.25. So this is excellent for people with lines of credit, variable mortgage holders, and anyone that's considering a move into the real estate market or looking at improving their financial position. So with mortgage rates decreasing by approximately 2% since the beginning of the year, I feel like the real estate market is in a serious position for improvements in the first quarter. Like I said, I can see things are going to start heating up. So the media release on December 1st from our Vancouver Island Real Estate Board CEO, Jason Yoakum, reports that the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board expects to close out 2024 on a good note with about 7,400 sales, which is significantly higher than the 7,100 sales in 2023. And the British Columbia Real Estate Association projects that sales at the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board area will be around 7,900 in 2025. And that is really good news. However, they go on to say that the threats of the tariffs imposed by the incoming American administration creates an environment of uncertainty for the Canadian economy as a whole, including the housing market. So the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board CEO, Jason, reports that with the absorption rate of 16%, the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board area remains a balanced market, which offers buyers and sellers the best of both worlds. And actually, it has been a buyer's market for quite a long time here in the Comox Valley and Campbell River area. These are the areas that the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board actually covers, and it's North Island, Campbell River, Comox Valley, Parksville, Qualicum, Port Alberni, Nanaimo, and the Cowichan Valley. We do not include in any of the numbers that I'm about to talk about the Victoria area. You can see month over month, we haven't changed that much. It's gone up just very, very little from September. However, if we look at the number of listings that the board has been carrying, it has dropped significantly since September. We're now sitting at about 1,100 listings, and back in September, it was almost 1,600. So you can see that there's a lot less homes for sale for buyers to be picking from right now. If we look at the number of sales that have happened this time last year, in the Campbell River area, there were 30 sales. But this year, in November 2024, there were only 21 sales. That's a 30% decrease in the number of homes that have sold. And even in October, it was much more than we just went through in November. If you look at the Comox Valley area, they are up 43% over this time last year, but they are significantly down over last month. Look at that, 69 sales in October and 43 sales in November. And I'm talking about single-family residential homes at this point. So let's look at where the prices come from this year to last year. Last year, 12 months ago, we were at $761,000 overall on the Vancouver Island and $778,000 this year. So you can see that it's up about $15,000. If we look at the Campbell River area, 12 months ago, we were 667,700, and now we're sitting at 713,700, and that is quite a bit higher than the overall Vancouver Island statistics. So you can see why I never want to blanket our entire board when I'm talking about the numbers. I break it down into the specific areas that I'm working in and that perhaps you are looking to buy or sell real estate in. So if we look at the Comox Valley and we go back a year ago, we were at $819,000, and today we're sitting at $842,600, and that's about a $22,000 increase over this time last year. So the housing market has edged up in our areas just a little bit. Here's an overall look at the other communities within which our board covers. If we look at the condo market, that market has gone down, and it's gone down about $3,000 over this time last year. If we look at the Campbell River area, this time last year, we were $349,400 for a condo in the Campbell River area, whereas right now we're sitting at $341,500, and that's a significant $8,000 drop in the price of a condo over last year. If we look at the Comox Valley area for a condo, it has dropped month over month, but if you look back, we were sitting at $375,500 1 year ago for a condo in the Comox Valley area, and it has dropped $10,000 to $365,100. So the condo market has not fared as well as the detached housing market in both those areas. And here's an overall look at the different areas for the condo benchmark pricing on the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board statistics. Here is our townhouse market. In Campbell River, we're sitting pretty much the same month over month, and we have not changed by maybe $500, $1,000 over this time last year. Nothing worth writing home about. If we look at the Comox Valley area, we're up maybe $2,000. Once again, not a significant increase, but definitely not a decrease in the townhouse market. And this, once again, is the townhouse market over our entire Vancouver Island Real Estate Board area that it covers. A little bit of information on the house pricing index. If you want to stop the video and read this, you're welcome to. If we're looking at who's buying and selling real estate for the month of November and where we've just come from, these are the people that need to buy or that are panicking because they've already sold their home. And you can see that we had 103 sales in Campbell River and the Comox Valley over last month, which means that these people, if they're not moving outside of the area, are feeling like they need to find a home. And if they have a short closing period, they will be in the market actively looking for their home right now. We have foreclosures, which happen every single month all year long, and we have estate sales. And these are homes that in a lot of cases are sitting vacant, and the beneficiaries of the estates want the home sold as well as the executors. We have people that are transferring in and outside of both Comox Valley and Campbell River area, and these people are also active in the market right now. If we look at my month over or week over week, I love to do this little stat. We're sitting pretty much the same as new listings coming on as we were back in November to where we are now here in December, the first 2 weeks of December. The pendings are exactly the same. Those are offers that are subject free, but they have not closed as of yet. And price decreases. Now, this is a significant difference. We're sitting in November at 34 price decreases in 1 week, whereas in December this month, we've only had 13. And that's probably because if you were going to do anything and you wanted to get your house sold in the last quarter, you would have reduced the price of your home after the last bank rate announcement, and the last real busy month of our year would have been November. So you were hoping to sell your home at that time. I have a very beautiful condominium for sale in downtown Comox. This has little bits of ocean view and mountain views. It's a 2-bedroom and den. It's rather large at 1,300 square feet. It also has a very large patio, 560 square feet. This is a beautiful condo, and it's a condo I could see myself living in one day. It's offered at $789,900. My home on Sabre Court is still on the market for sale at $974,000. It's a very large home. It could be a 4-bedroom home, 3 bedrooms and den, 3 baths. It has a nice little area or family room for TV or a playing room. Nice area in the back for a trampoline. It has a lot of space on the side of the yard for an RV or a boat. And overall, it's a really nice family home in a great neighborhood. This is a townhome I have for sale. It's an estate sale, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $648,800. And this is a very popular complex and in a very popular floor plan with the patio rancher style living in a really good location in Campbell River. I have a lot for sale on Mount Washington for $359,000. It's a relatively big lot, and the seller can also put a modular home on the property or a pod home for you. We're probably going to get a lot of snow up on Mount Washington right now, but you definitely could do a drive-by. I've relisted the condo on Island Highway for $419,000. It is on the top floor. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom with beautiful ocean views. And the location of this condo building is a really nice area just outside of downtown Campbell River. Really popular walkways, and it's just beautiful. The listing I had on Longview has an accepted offer. We're hoping for subject removals just before Christmas time. Cumberland Road is going to close next week, and we have an offer in on Piercy right now. We have sold Malahat, and the owner will be moving in January of 2025. Martin Park is sold, and they will be moving the end of December. Lambeth we have sold and will be moving the end of January. And Vermont is sold, and the owners will be moving in the end of December. Rennie has closed, and the new owners have now taken possession. And that's my market update for December 2024. I had a little bit of fun with some AI generated photos for my holiday season. I am wishing you a very happy holiday. The admin guy, Norman, is wishing you the same, as well as my wonderful assistant, Sherry Lee. We wish you all happy and safe holidays, and I'm looking forward to seeing people in the new year. I already have a mitt full of listings coming on, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. I hope that you've had a fantastic year. I will do another market update in January. And until then, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. You do not have to want to buy or sell real estate. I'm here just to answer your questions. Until then, take care and thank you very much.